Dear viewers, today we have a very special piece of news we would like to share with you. Prince Christian of Denmark, the eldest son of King Frederik and Queen Mary, has just marked an important milestone in his life, his 20th birthday. This young prince, who represents the future of the Danish monarchy, became the central figure of a beautiful photo session released by the royal court in honor of this remarkable occasion. October 15th is, without a doubt, one of the most important dates on the Danish royal calendar. Christian Valdemar Henry John, the full name of the heir to the throne, entered his 20th year with a sense of maturity and poise that increasingly remind us of his father. To celebrate this event, the monarchy published a special album of 7 official photographs, which will go down in history as a visual record of this significant moment in the young prince's life. These images, taken at Amalienborg Palace and its surroundings, show us the many sides of Christian's personality. On one hand, we can appreciate his more relaxed, youthful style, dressed in light corduroy trousers, a brown sweater, and a denim shirt. On the other hand, we see the future monarch in a more formal light, wearing an impeccable dark blue suit paired with a light blue shirt and a red and green patterned tie. One particularly touching photo in black and white captures him tying his tie, a simple, everyday gesture that humanizes the prince and allows us to see the person behind the title. The mix of these images gives us a full portrait of the man who will one day become Christian the 11th of Denmark, following the traditional alternation of the names Frederik and Christian in the Danish royal line of succession. It is worth mentioning that Prince Christian has been breaking with tradition since early childhood. He became the first Danish heir to attend a public school, a decision that marked a significant shift in royal customs and demonstrated his parents' more modern approach to raising their children. Such choices have helped shape a royal image that feels closer and more connected to the realities of everyday citizens. At present, Prince Christian is undergoing military training, a requirement for someone who is destined to become commander-in-chief of the nation's armed forces. Interestingly, he shares this phase of his life with Princess Leonor of Spain, who is also completing her military training and will celebrate her 20th birthday on October 31st, just 15 days after the Danish heir. The Danish royal court celebrated the birthday not only through official photos, but also by releasing images and videos from Christian's military training the day before. These showed him taking part in a flight aboard an F-16 jet, an experience he described as a childhood dream come true. In his own words, "I already had great respect for the pilots who fly our fighter jets, and from today, that respect has only grown." His father, King Frederik, visited him on that special day, making the experience even more memorable. Social media has become one of the most important tools for modern monarchies, and the Danish royal family skillfully uses it to bring their heir closer to the public. Through their official Instagram profile, they not only shared these wonderful photos, but also invited followers to send birthday wishes to the prince throughout the day, creating a warmer and more personal connection with the Danish people. This communication strategy highlights the importance of building a relatable and devoted public image for the future king. The royal household understands how crucial it is for the heir to be well regarded by the population, and they pay attention to every detail and how he is presented to the public. The photographs reveal a responsible young man, focused on his education and fully aware of the role he will one day take on in Denmark's future. This celebration also brings to mind Princess Leonor of Spain, who, as mentioned earlier, will soon celebrate her own 20th birthday on October 31st. It is truly fascinating to observe how these two young heirs, almost exactly the same age, are walking parallel paths in their preparation to someday lead their respective nations. Both receive rigorous training, academically and militarily, yet they are also allowed to grow as young individuals of their generation, finding a balance between royal tradition and modern life. For those who closely follow Europe's royal families, it is captivating to witness the evolution of these young princes and princesses, who represent the future of monarchy. Prince Christian of Denmark has grown before our eyes, transforming from the blonde little boy who used to accompany his parents at official events into a well-prepared young man, aware of his destiny and dedicated to his education. The photographs marking his 20th birthday allow us to see this transformation and give us a glimpse of the kind of monarch he may one day become: approachable, modern, yet deeply conscious of the weight of the tradition he represents. It is a delicate balance, but one that the new royal generation seems to achieve naturally. In the end, Prince Christian's 20th birthday is not just a personal celebration, but an important milestone for the Danish monarchy, one that sees in him the continuation of a thousand-year-old institution that has successfully adapted to modern times without losing its essence. The Danish people can rest assured their future king is diligently preparing himself for the great responsibility that destiny has placed upon his shoulders. And you, dear viewers, what do you think of these young heirs? Do you believe they are receiving the right preparation to face the challenges ahead? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments, and of course to keep following us as we continue our journey through the most important stories of Europe's royal houses. See you next time.